or next semester, and so on and so on. And Amanela we should not repeat them. So you have to, because of that, you to write something, command in different ways, command at the same answer, so that it's totally the volume that you see in the way. What do you come alive in particular? What do you come away? Exam number 01320. When you come late, I always recommend that you don't make noise. Only that okay, pari funso pamakari yama yeso. Kapena pari funso nina limene mufuna ushikoto. The only thing I can assure you is inachonga iluzo more vesta kulwino kuti okay, if you have understood, let's go back to what we were discussing last week. Before that, last week Friday in lecture, I had a problem. We agreed to have a makeup class, but I had a problem. That was in after GC, akakala bondo inusu mwenye Osango tumangira kukuya. Wamba misukumai. Ya kumwenda wakulika, kwa sababu tumangira kukuya. Mugabia yale?
When you try to communicate to Maria and we should do it for you.
Yeah, I actually communicated before time. Because you have a class, mnanena kuti mulizi class. Yeah, I knew kuti akamatuka mkalasi mwasi asikira ineyo. My immediate side era, kwa mtu wankurunga ineyo. Mwamba, ndi mtu wankuru, ndi zikurusu zili kuinvesti nga kinjonji. Zukuru, watati wana wabereka hii. Wabereka hii na nabani kakarikari ya hii. Kumaana hao. So, kumakara a lot of things that can happen inside. And sometimes you don't have to explain it here. So I'm sorry we didn't meet last Friday, even though we did. Then makuna kuti chideli state mao count money. I don't know what time. Can you make it in Koroko?
Next week, but
okay. Koma in. Eneo msanjinamiti. Class year 2 is supposed to be 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, it's a makeup class, Emma. My makeup class. I made them some Monday.
After that, some Monday, last Monday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Friday is my class.
Yeah, per timetable plan. Paponesa 8 to 10 environment.
Okay, sir. So this is what happened.
Is that not true?
That's true. True it is. So this is what happened. Since we shifted this class to from tomorrow to today, since we shifted it from Friday to Thursday, it means on Friday we auto have a class.
Oh.
So on Monday was a holiday. Mr. Glende suggested that first class was on Friday. They want to meet on Monday.
Okay, so you have classes from 8 to 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that Mr. Glenn?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you can manage Wednesday from 10 to 12.
Mr. Wednesday, where is that in Mazao?
Let's go to the judge. I name one that is 8 to 10. Next week Friday.
Yeah, this is the same again. It's not done in
Next week Friday?
Yeah.
Next week Friday,
Like seriously, because on Friday I want to be here.
If you want to be here, but that's the one that it is not possible to sing a kare abera come majority.
Things really is up now, review.
I would Sunday.
Let's make progress. It is managing.
No problem. If that's the case, then I will tell my friend to get the cover. Let's be Friday morning.
Okay.
Sure.
So not tomorrow, but next week, right?
Yes.
Now, I want to finish off on because today I was thinking we would spend a lot of time on the paper I made up for an examination. So let's go over what we discussed last week. And that is the role of policy.
Okay, so before we continue, question number 5 is already implemented by today. Now, generally use of renewable use of renewable subscription policies. Next, use of renewable extended mobile deforestation. So
the problem
is the main point is to use of renewable, and then some point the deforestation. So someone arranging the deforestation. The main point is
if you do that, because who's on logic is asking you what you understand about environmental crisis. The minimum is the impact of crisis or symptoms of crisis. Okay? Because deforestation is actually something that says you are cutting down trees more than you are planting. Right? Okay, that's why with a problem of deforestation. Deforestation is a problem caused by overcutting of trees. Sometimes overgrazing can lead to deforestation. Okay? Now, what is that? If you wanted to give me examples, you say carrying capacity of the environment in terms of using renewable resources exceeding the rate of regeneration. Okay? Then you say, for example, deforestation, overgrazing. Not like that. Then it flows. All my examples are many. The the rate of use is higher than the rate of the regeneration. I really wish this thing should start in your head. When these issues are stuck in your head and very well understood, not gonna cause you your support. Environmental resources zumati pangisa ifeo kuti tikale moyo. We should improve our lives. We should achieve development. Improving our life means developing. Okay? Now, we want this to continue forever. That's the issue of sustainability. Everlasting development. Now, when we say a crisis in terms of environment, you can Google what is a crisis. A crisis is a problem. Something cannot hold. So if the environment cannot hold, it means we will have a crisis. And my examples are crisis, the deforestation, my climate change, and my examples are very well. So when you are saying, when the question is asking about environmental crisis, don't just mention the symptoms, the results. That you are not defining. What is fossil reduction? Fossil reduction. What were the key ways?
How does environmental crisis occur?
How does it occur? I'm not saying how did deforestation occur? How did the climate change occur? How does it occur? It occurs when you use non-renewable resources at a rate higher than the original rate. There will be environmental crisis will occur. If you use non-renewable resources without finding alternatives, renewable resources, environmental crisis will occur. If you produce too much waste than the rate at which the environment can absorb, a crisis will occur. Okay? So, how? The keyword there is how does it occur? And I've always advised you, when you go in an examination, my keywords, so that you answer according to my keywords. You may actually be going astray. So, for example, how, the question how, the keyword how, when you say how, the way something functions or the way something, whatever, you should explain how. They would manifest. Otherwise, those are going to be kumasuku ya safuzi. Kiba peleka mimi maximum wa jifungo. Leo mwana sana basic. Doesn't mean that you are dumb or you are not intelligent. Kuna basic. Usoro. I don't know whether I have explained it. I know kuti pena mkona kuti nakura kirani wasa kupata ni mamax gambiri pa kusoga kimenero koma kusoro sina ya kidwe kwa ile kusoro sina ya kidwe. That's why you get those.
On this question, in my view, everyone was clear about this question, but the question mark was 25 marks. So I think those points actually 3 points is not 4 points. Are they weighted between 5 marks?
Yes.
So that's why people are trying, confusing that.
They are worth 25 marks.
That's why we come up with issues of
Because that is about 8 on each. 8 marks on each. There are 3 issues there. Renewable resources, non-renewable resources, and then absorption capacity. Each one of these carries 8 marks. So that we will ngati ndikupeze kupasani 14 ka 16 out of 25 in chifundo chake. If you have mentioned these 3 in that question, you are supposed to get it. whether you have mentioned deforestation, those are symptoms. It's not a how. Ukapita pale jisara ukanipa dini ukadadaura akatenga pepa alija mpaka mtu akachoka. Muona kuti mukapita mina marwa 16 mukapita 8. I know many English on my. I know she's a Christian. She just needs mentoring in terms of examination approach.
Like I just go straight to the point instead of breaking it down.
Anybody else? Amene wamafunza and amene akuzipesa. This you should know. Never get shy. Mwana mkarasi, a student is the one who understands issues.
Yeah.
Amene safunza amakhala kuti sakumva. Because amene amafunza amakhala kuti tose kuwamba kumapera pake sana pesa. So please ask questions if chine chimene mwina akudziwa chakuti mafunso wa amagabwezedwa even though safunziza in the same way. Kumama yangu amakhala yomwe yake. It's just style. Timafunza kusula omwero in a different way kumama answer ni omwero. So mafunzo awamenya minimum ndioti the chances that 3 or 4 of them will come back are very high. So you should understand that you are basic in or you can come to my inbox. The phone number I can tell you just like this. Come it's better if you ask here what are you saying now. So thank you, Ms. Kumwe. Okay. The issue of policy. Medicine ni nini mchi? Kuti policy is a direction, a decision you take. This is like a vision. This is what we want this organization to follow. That's what the policy is. Now, we are discussing policy in the environment, in sustainable development. What is the role? Just as we discussed the role of leadership. Leadership, you might study why. Why do we study leadership? In sustainable development. Okay, now we are looking at policy. Policy is the decision you make. Last time we discussed a number of things concerning policy directions as it relates to environment. The issue is you want decisions that will promote sustainable development. And we looked at some of the instruments, for example. If you make a decision on environmental depletion, that you want to stop it, what are the policy tools, instruments that you can use? The government might say, we don't want plastic bags. It's a policy decision. We don't want cars which pollute the environment. We want to do something to protect the environment. So the government has made a decision. But how? How do they implement? Implementation is a different thing. Implementing a policy is a decision. So some of the things we looked at was the pricing system. Okay? Yeah. What do we need? We say, American pollute should pay. Okay? Using a price as a penalty. So if you deplete, pay. If you cut down a tree, pay. How do you do that? Do you force them to say, if you cut down one tree, plant 5? Or you say, okay, if you cut down a tree, we will charge you 2,000 watt. Remember what we said, that the price should reflect the cost of depletion. The price should reflect the cost of the activity. So, for example, you will know that the price is not reflecting the cost if you say, if you are found that you have cut down one tree, you will pay 2,000 watt. People will continue cutting because maybe that 2,000 watt is less than what they would buy that tree elsewhere at the market. It means your pricing system is not working. Supposing you say, if you are caught cutting down a tree, you pay 50,000. And yet the price of a tree at the market is 7,000. But somebody caught with a tree, cutting down a tree, is paying 50,000. What would that do? People not cut. So the price is being used to implement a policy. Okay? We also looked at, I don't know whether you remember, but we also looked at issues of public goods. Remember what I described the public good is? Okay? Do you remember? What is public good? Tunapanga mle? Yes, we did. Remember the issue of excludability? Right, Mark?
Yes.
So, on this issue, we say policies should be include international cooperation, especially for goods which are public in nature. So the example I gave was research. you are trying to research and come up with a tree that grows faster, for example. So you have the research station, you are coming up with a tree which will grow faster, so the forest can be replenished faster, or it would be that you are trying to design a car that will have less carbon oxide emission, or it could be that you are trying to come up with a fridge that is more efficient, energy efficient, and so on and so on. Now, if you are doing that kind of research, you need international collaboration. Why? Because the research results, the benefits will go to even those who have not paid for it. Okay? Yeah. A research is done in South Africa about something, and those research results are being disseminated, the whole world will benefit. Because you will try to say, okay, let's approach South Africa and import that seed. So you need some international cooperation. A public good is a good that is difficult to exclude others from using. Or a good that, for example, if one person consumes, that good does not deplete. So a research result is difficult to exclude the others because they should not know about this result. They should not know about this new car or new fridge. And if somebody tries to copy, to implement those research results, it doesn't mean that those research results become less available to others. It doesn't. It will still be there. So, for example, we are saying public good, something like air. It's difficult for somebody to say, Musafumi now. Mizipuma mpweya uteka. You can't. Secondly, inaendika kuma mpweya. Sikuti umachepa wino magula waini. Inaenda kumako, but the quantity available is still the same for you. So that kind of a thing is a public good, and it's difficult to put a price because you cannot exclude. And mumagagura t-shirt because mumaziwa t-shirt hii zikavara ndine. Sikutaka vara mkwina. So that t-shirt is for him, and that's why he pays. And here akagura ngati matisheti kamtu ngati George anapangidwa 10 uyo akagura imoto pasala 9 pamene mpoya ndika kumako sikuti uteka. So that the difference between private good and public good. Kama better we will. So public good such as research, that aspect needs collaboration. Then we looked at several other aspects of policy. The policy for a policy to be meaningful is karamota. What other before we move on to that, I want to come back to the issue of pricing. What other mechanisms are there for pricing, for example? Apart from price, what else? One is taxes. Okay? Another example is taxes. So, if somebody is polluting, you put a tax. Very similar to the pricing of cutting down trees. One is taxes. Environmental taxes. So there are heavy taxes, for example, if you pollute. Here in Malawi, we have a good example. If you import a car which is 8 years old, you pay more than somebody who has imported a car which is 5 years old. Check on the MRA taxes, you will see. And if you import a car which is 12 years and above, you pay more than double the price at which you have bought that car. So you buy a car at $2 million, or $2,000, you pay $4,000. But if you import a car which is 12 years old, why? The policy is that government wants to contribute to saving the environment, to reduction of carbon dioxide. Older cars are assumed to pollute more than newer vehicles, newer models. You may not be able to see Atamayenda Magano. This old car is Mapanga Smoke Kwambi. But it is true that is true. Also, for example, even my fridge anyone, Dosiana, Amati, they produce CFC gases. My fridge gas. So that's the idea about discouraging you or you paying for ordering an old car. Has anybody here traveled to Zambia, like Chipata, driving? Maybe you with your parents? Anybody here? You know, when you leave from Chichipaja, Ukamaroa, border ya Zambia, you have to pay what they call carbon tax. And it depends on the engine of your car. Carbon tax, meaning carbon dioxide. So you pay, even if you can go over, whether you are coming back the same day or not, you pay what they call carbon tax. And it's bigger, the amount of that tax is bigger depending on the engine of the car. The bigger the engine, the bigger amount you pay. Okay? So there has been a policy decision and it's being implemented through tax. The same thing happens whether you are drinking too much, and because you are drinking too much, you are falling sick so many times and admitted to Chipatala, Chanchani, government will tax you because Uputama Para Chipatala. So you will find my taxes on the spirits, on Malawi gin or Chanchan are you find with tax year candidate, maybe it's 30%, but on gene it's 300% brand. It's for that reason. So even in environmental degradation, you can have so many types of interventions to make sure you contribute. So these policies, these decisions that governments take have played a big role in addressing issues to do with environmental damage. Yes, that's what we're saying. Policy decisions, they play a role. In this case, what role is it? It's a discouraging role, right? They are trying to discourage you from polluting the environment. Buy newer cars. For example. And these days also, for example, you have what they call carbon credits. I think you have heard about this. Where if you plant more trees, the countries which are polluting can buy your trees, not necessarily buying like Kudura Kupita Nato, but they can pay you for their polluting. Because you are planting a lot of trees, so that is mitigating their actions. So they pay you. So you can claim carbon credit if you can show you are planting more trees every year. Where you are planting 10 million trees a year and looking after them, and so you can claim. So a lot of countries in Africa are signing up to do this so that they can get money. And those countries which are polluting, which are not planting enough trees, can take money and compensate you who is planting, or reward you who is planting. So you get some, what they call carbon credits. Go and read about that. What are carbon credits and how they operate. What are carbon credits and how they operate. You find a lot of stuff on the internet. So on taxes, you have to set up taxes, for example, new taxes. New tax rates for some products or processes. It could be a process or product. Even sometimes where there have been tax exemptions, you can introduce taxes. Apart from setting up new taxes, all these possibilities. you can use these revenue resources, these revenues you get from these taxes, to do more environmental interventions. So it can be a source of funding for you, for example, to embark on national tree planting using taxes such as carbon tax and like. So it's also a source of funding for future projects, for more environmental interventions. Okay? The article that I shared in your notes on law of policy, you should read that one. It has a lot of items that relate to policy. If there is something that you don't really understand, prepare some questions. We can discuss them either in class or you can ask me in box. There are many things that we'll be talking about. The list is long about what kind of policies and how they impact on the environment. The list is very long. How far have you done with your assignment? How far are you? How far have you gone?
My first assignment.
No, I've even given you marks. Everybody.
Okay, that time we need to we should confirm, guys.
Nadia. Yeah. Nadia. Mamaki, I don't know. System, Mukawa. I'm sure they will be approaching them anytime. Have I answered you? So anyway, the trick is mukatumizira ku email kan WhatsApp. Nikawerenga ndakupasa marks imangu kukhani paper wakuti kumaenda basi nimpasa marks amene basi. Okay? Mukakha kuti mufuna kuti muzi khalati mpata wochita appeal. What I recommend is muzi printer. Print it hard copy kundipasa. Ndeti kachonga. Nika record za marks yana wati. Nimakuwezerani paper. We do this because my students have been complaining with Amazon guys are printing. But to me, those printers just like uona uje exam yako uje nismwe. Uona kuti anaprint ngunipasa. If they just ask me kuti ndikachogere online kumwe, sio kana whatever what you should know is in any syndicate in Mangawadimu. Especially students, no. In Leo, I'm sure, I don't know whether you were here first time. Chimeni mafuna ino kwa hii. Chimeni mafuna ino kwa hii. One, attend classes. Makasi hawa tukama kambirana choni. Zima unenga tukulizo kweka. Kuma that's where the issues are. Attend classes. Try always to attend classes. One. Two, mukashita attend class, go and read. My topic I mean to come down class. Go and read. And don't read one book or one note I mean enough pattern. I go and read widely. Number 3, write your assignment. My assignment is Number 4, prepare for your exam. I only need 4 things from you. Attend classes, read, write assignments, prepare for your exam. Pass. Don't even bother. I should like you. This doesn't matter. It doesn't work. Don't even try. Don't even try putting there I should like you. And I will never also try putting on the code. I will not do anything put it, you should write me. No. But we should have mutual respect. We should our relationship is professional. Don't ever say no. Whether you come here and eat, what's the best? I don't care. You can come late, but don't make noise. You know what? University, I'm sure you know that. And you know, what you have gone through this system, we expect you to have a high standard of civilization. Inu mwachandi mwa form 4 kapena mpotana ngo level primary kapena secondary. No, you respect other people. The way you want to be respected, you also respect other people. Mwana wako university George, I don't expect you to mkaona mwina wake wofoya pacha kwa kumamsika. No, your minds are not developed. You know? And that's why you may be wrong, but you still get some points for showing thinking. Exceptional thinking. Kuma average thinking in mafifite mwe. So your answer I may not agree with your answer, but the way you have been thinking is what you get. Okay, so that's the expectation. So kaya manitumizira assignment kandi WhatsApp kandi email kandi whatever kaya mufuna kuti muzikandi umbone woti ndachonga print it. And I will not say kuti one of you don't trust. It's your choice. I will respect it and I will write it. Ndichonga hadi kope nikubwesera. Kuma zote nikubwesera ni zote mnatumizira kwa WhatsApp. It's impossible. It could mean kuti nero mwina ndichose pamene pachapo ndipitise ku laptop ndikachike muwedi then nikaanza kupanga track changes zimene momo. I mean, I have so many students, I cannot do that. So don't worry, kuti kapena sina pereke ma assignment yana what's any other concern?
The semester is cruising.
See, good grace you can I different. Because I think Muyama is so kind of 18 and 19 and November. It's about a month from now.
Yes,
yeah, you may have a week. Yeah, great to you. Inuya mimi kumaliza chaka chino ndio kutapa pale kwa mama. Tamatala pamoja. Kodi niyo mu first semester fourth year kapena second semester.
Oh, second semester.
Oh, no se mulimo muna. Ma proposal mapeleka gani? Proposal na
Madam, what's your name? Thank you. Mfumbani wewe ukitaka kumbabiki kwa lecturer. Basi mfanyako. Akumba uniroa kwa.
Ndio kumwona. Kuna mbuni. Kuna mbuni.
Kwa ina? Ku Karonga. Karonga kwa nyungu.
Karonga.
That's my home. Karonga nyungu. Nini ni mzimba ngatoyo nja? Ndio mzimba hivi. Umayo.
Umanya lelo me.
Umanya?
Kume.
Mkongera kumoyo.
Na hiyo ile mwana juda mpanga.
Ndio bora kiuta.
Mpanga.
Opanga yeka.
Okay sir. Tena bwana problem.
What is the problem? Okay.
So mchezo ni janguni.
Okay.
So one drive on the mid-season.
Okay.
So, nakaitana kulimizing school. So after season, there's a meeting on the class, which is the next time is this thing. Which is against the marriage.
Yeah.
So now we are going to change that. In a season, there's a meeting. Ningiza, wanyange weva, wanyange next time is what I'm talking about. Nize, tupange mpango ya makeup prices. Naweza mshika all ugofu kwa maviti ya nyama kwa viti asabira. So nengi uwe wote kwa uliza msuri kwenda. Nini wewe na ma lecture hapo makupange ma training level ya kufanya kwa viti so nikaanza kujaza so naonage alifanya so nikasema kwa September nitaanza so nilikuwa na swali kwa form assignment game
Alinga.
Ya kusimu ndio kusimu
Makofi yayo.
Assignment ya wiki.
Okay, I'll ask you. And what you should do, send that information to us. When you send it to me, I'll liaise na email, and then I will give you the assignment. I know that happens sometimes. That's why I was saying Kalinga, because last semester tukapeleka na assignment 4.
Yeah.